All right, quick fun with AI in like 30 seconds. So I had just a simple question, and I said, "Hey AI, using Claude 3.5," um, and I wrote, "Hey, give me a nice chart of the population of every state in the U.S. Use HTML5 graphs and layout." It's just a nice graph layout format. So asked it and wait for it to come back. Oh, right here in the instruction, I'm going to say, hey, only return the HTML. Don't respond with any other text. It'll do that for the next one. Okay, so here's this chart here. I'm going to refresh this page. Paste it in here. This is an HTML viewer, just a website. And it's kind of nice to see it do this. Just throw it in here. Right here, California, all the way through all the states. A nice chart, beautiful little layout here. The population of the United States of each state. Now, with the elections coming up, I also had a question of saying, hey, let's add to it. Population of every state versus the I have no idea, electoral votes for each state. Include a graph, a bar chart that shows both variables. I said go. And now we have this only return HTML, so it's not going to do the other stuff up there as it did before. So it's coming back using Claude. Still the most powerful from the moment. Coming back, it's doing a lot of cool stuff right now. And right here, copy the text. Let's refresh this page and just put the new one in there. Oh, great. So now it has the electoral votes and the population of every single city. Now, I was going to say, I didn't like it like that. I actually wanted a bar chart. So it did do a bar chart to put it down here. That's why it took a little longer, because it did a whole table. California, the bar chart 55. Texas, it's like, oh, this is cool. Electoral votes versus their population. I'm from Utah, so I was looking for Utah in this graph down here. It's not going to be there. It'll be up here. Right here. 6 electoral votes. Anyway, so and then I was like, hey, what if we say, I'm also curious of like how much each state contributes to the GDP versus the electoral votes versus the state's GDP. A bar chart that shows both variables side by side. I didn't shows 3 variables side by side. I didn't like them in that stacked bar chart. Honestly, I just can't tell like how big California is versus these ones. And then I'm coming here. Let's see, it's done. Copy. Let's refresh this page. And right here. So it looks like it's missing some states. It is. It's stopped. I did one earlier and it showed this. So population electoral. Oh, it's because it's got this table in here. I can get rid of this table. Do it. This is the one I did earlier. It's not quite as pretty, but it does show. Look, here's the population. It has the full. Here's the population's the blue. Oops. Population's the blue. So a place like Wyoming, low population, but still maps. What I didn't know is that everyone below a certain population, I think it's 1 million. Yeah. Below 1 million population has 3 electoral votes. So I learned that. And then it goes above 1 million for Oh, there's still Montana only has 3, but they have a million population. So don't know why that is. I don't know what the threshold. I should just ask AI about that one. You see the GDP that each state is pumping out. One of the core crazy outliers I saw is this one. So the GDP in Massachusetts is super high, right? But then their population is only Massachusetts, it's only 7 million, and their electoral votes is only 11. Don't know why there. It seems like they're outproducing their performance, but it is based on population, not on GDP. It is not a government is not a business. It is a government for the people. So it's based on the people. But then Arizona actually has pretty big population and one of lower GDPs. Sorry, Arizona. But that was another interesting find between these. And then Washington State jumps up again. So anyway, just I didn't know any of these things, and I just decided I want to share it using AI to discover a lot of this stuff, which is actually quite fun. And this just shows you an example of starting with one question and all of a sudden growing to a bunch of other stuff. Okay, peace. Cheers.